Funny thing is, this past weekend, I was telling Shamir, I was like, yo, the NBA All-Stars game is going to be on. Like, let's go watch that. So we go downstairs. I'm trying to find the channel. And for some reason, that day, my Verizon box is, like, not letting me switch channels. And then the Oprah interview comes on with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, right? And Shamir's like, yo, like, I think this is a big deal. And I was like, is it? And then I'm still like, we're slowly like backing up a little bit, and I'm clicking the remote a few less times. I'm like, yo, this is kind of good. This slap a little bit. And did it slap? Ooh. We watched it for the whole 2 hours. We delayed our meeting too. We were supposed to have a meeting. We delayed it.
Let's delay this so we can finish having the tea.
Let's wait it out. Bro, I'm telling you, like, this is better than a movie because it's real life. You know, in all of these, I feel bad. First of all, like, I'm not trying to be like, yo, it's for our entertainment. But, like, it was, and I'm not going to lie, it was mad entertaining. And, like, in Disney movies or whatever, you hear about, you know, oh, the princess, she went in and did this and whatever, and then they were free. Like, this really happened with a real royal family. What?
Right.
That is crazy.
I think it's even better that, like, Harry got to see his mother kind of go through so many, like, mental health issues and everything, like, the institution not helping her, and her, like, doing this interview, but, like, you know, didn't really truly feel justified by his mother's situation, and the fact
his
that
mother being Princess Diana.
His mother being Princess Diana, the people's princess, and then
and Pakistan's princess.
And apparently, our mothers will swear that, like, Princess Diana was like this.
I put out this tweet the other day, which I was like, for some reason, if you're a true Pakistani, you support two things to the death.
That are not Pakistani.
That are not Pakistani. Palestine being free. We love our Palestinians. And from birth, we're just told, free Palestine. And number two,
do it.
Princess Diana, free Diana too. Like, we just love justice for Diana. We love justice for Palestine. That's what makes you... If you don't believe in those two things, it's like you're not Pakistani for some reason.
Yo, my mom was, I feel like, deep in a village when Princess Diana got married. Like, not really televisions or nothing. And she's, like, on that newspaper. She looks so pretty and da-da-da. And every time I hear, like, older people talking about the Princess Diana, they're like, her wedding, and then, like, she was such a good person and da-da-da. So that's one of those things that feel Pakistani. Like, they feel Desi. Princess Diana
it's like that trend. Name something that feels blank but isn't. It also might have been because of the pictures of her in Shalwar Kameez, but I think I would like to say that she was just overall a really, I mean, we all think that she was this beautiful person that, like, you know, it was always related with, like, helping the world and all of these things.
Mm-hmm. The people's princess.
The people's princess.
And so I think it was cool for Harry because he got to see that whole thing happen with his mother, and I'm sure that left a lot of trauma for him. Especially
not cool is not the right word.
Cool. I'm sorry, that was a bad word. Give me another one.
Like just
justifying, or
repeating history. Yeah,
satisfying to see Meghan be able to kind of, like, free herself in a way that, like, can kind of be seen by the world.
Delayed justice.
And the thing is, like, sure, this isn't the outcome that they wanted, because the fact that their kid is, like, the first kid automatically that is just not going to be able to get a title of prince, and, like, the fact that they lost security, obviously none of those things fall in that category, but the fact that all that stuff happened to him and everything and his wife and that dynamic, for him to be like, I've seen history happen before, but then make an emphasis that this is even more serious because of racism. You know, Meghan kind of tiptoed around it. You know, Oprah was like, racism. Meghan's like, racism. Harry came under, like, racism. Like, it was racism. Like, it is racism. And, like, that was cool. That was not cool. Cool needs to get out of my language. Bye. But, like, it was nice seeing this husband step up and kind of play this role that, be the man for Meghan that he probably wished his father was for Diana.
You know, when we were watching it, I was realizing like when Harry came in and he was stepping up and doing all these things, even though he obviously is sacrificing so much, right? His whole family, his whole position, like this is no joke. When he
Financial
said,
cutoff.
right, all those things, there's so many. But I was like, why for some reason does it he still seem like the hero in this situation? And I was kind of recognizing my own bias where I'm like, yo, like Harry really did that, like he really got his girl out of that. But I'm like, yo, but like she really showed him the like woke him up. You
Yeah,
know,
like
like when
real
when he
life.
said, what's that?
She like showed him like real life.
Yeah, what's the one thing he said? He was like, I was trapped and my brother and my dad are still trapped. I was like, oh snap. Because we often back to the Disney stories, we often hear it in a way that's like the prince or like the hero rescues the girl and that's the reason that she's free or whatever. In this case, it's actually the opposite, but we don't necessarily recognize it that way. We're always like, oh, well, she must have done something or there must have been, you know, it wasn't as bad as she's saying it and whatever. And that's what Piers Morgan was doing the whole time. So maybe there's a little bit of Piers Morgan in all of us, but it was like, it was just realizing that like, damn, like the guy always looks better in the situation.